Hey, what's up guys, MGH here, and welcome back to my Bournemouth Road to Glory. Now we are in Season 2, and I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who supported the series so far. The last episode did really well, and I've got so much feedback. We did a vote regarding the financial takeover, so I'll be letting you know what result came out of that and what I'm going to be doing. And also in this episode, it is time to start buying some players, and in that last episode, you guys suggested so many players. I've had to shortlist the main ones and a few players that I really want to sign as well. So I'm really excited to get Season 2 going. So I guess first of all, we'll talk about the results of the poll. So I asked you guys to vote yes or no regarding whether I should have a financial takeover. About 70% of the poll said yes and about 30% said no. However, I just wanted to get an idea of what you guys want. Now, what I don't want to do is ruin the series and make it completely unrealistic and buy a shit ton of players using loads of money. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to leave it this episode and try and sign some players. And if it gets to the point where it's quite clear that we're not going to really be able to improve this squad enough to really give me a chance of staying in the league, that's the idea. So first of all, let's go into my shortlist and I'll show you who we're looking at, because this is the problem, guys. A lot of these players here will be affordable with my current budget, but not all of them together. These are the players that I will be bringing in, basically. So Lascelles at defence, possibly. Not 100%, but he's there because I really like the look of him. Garbett instead of Daniels. I'm thinking of doing a swap there. Now, I needed a right mid. Now, obviously, I'm not going to sign all these players, but when it comes to striker and right mid, I've got a lot of options. With right mid, I've got Thomas Ince and Sam Byram. I'm probably saying that wrong. Biram, maybe. I will learn that, actually, after I've stopped recording. There are a few more right mids in the game that I'll look at, but these two are the ones that I'm really going to look for to sign and, you know, be back up to Richie. We then got a midfielder, and Marty, you guys know, was really good last season, so maybe I should go back in and buy him permanently. And then we have 4 strikers: Danny Ings, Benik Afobe, the ex-Arsenal man, Jamie Vardy, who's just been called up to England, and Diafra Sakho from West Ham, who have just been relegated, by the way, so that's why I thought maybe I could steal someone from West Ham. I'm thinking Afobe. Now, what I'm dealing with here is I have to have a backup striker because I've got Wilson. There's no need to buy someone who's better than Wilson. Arguably, Ings is just as good in this game. Vardy is obviously a very decent striker, not the best. And Sakho, I'm worried he's going to be expensive. So, Afobe, I think I'm going to go ahead and inquire. I'm going to go and see what Wolves would want for him. And I think he would be a fantastic backup striker. And you'll notice most of these players are English. In fact, all of them, except for Amati, are English, right? I've just realised. That's good. I know Bournemouth are looking to sign English players. I'm going to go ahead and approach to loan Amati, or shall I? I don't know. I kind of want him permanently. Okay, I'm going to inquire. Okay, for now, I'm obviously scouting all of these players as well. I'm also going to do the same for Biram, because look at his remaining contract. Only 12 months. I might be able to get him pretty cheap. Garbett, definitely interested in signing him up. He's only got 12 months left. And Lascelles as well. I'm probably saying that one as well. Completely wrong. We'll go ahead and inquire. Okay, we've got a lot of emails back. Some bad news, some good news. But first of all, we have a transfer offer here for Callum Wilson. There's no way I'm letting this guy go. He was top scorer last season, as you guys know. And he plays like an 80 rated striker. He really does. He is insane. Garbett's going to set me back 3.8, 3.7 for Lascelles. Benik Afobe has apparently just joined, but that doesn't make sense to me at all. He's been there for over 6 months now. I should be able to sign him up. So, I don't know, we'll maybe go for it, but fully scout him first, of course. We've then got Daniel Amati, only 3 million. That could be good. And Byram, I will work out what his name is after this. 3.5 million. So, we do have some numbers to work with, but obviously, like I just said, we're going to scout them first, and then we'll make some offers. Now we have a transfer offer here for Lee Camp, my backup goalkeeper. 775,000 is his value, and I've been offered 600k. So what I'm going to do is counter offer. Oops. I think I'm going to go in with an 800,000 counter offer. I will accept that. Ah, shit, this isn't good. Dan Gosling, one of my best players, wants an upgrade on his contract. But we do not have that much money. This is the problem with not using the financial takeover, but I want a challenge. I mean, I've got 20,000 per week. Shit. Well, let's see how much he wants. Luckily, he only wants 2,000 more. So we can afford it. I'm sure he will sign up, and we'll keep hold of him, that's for sure. Well, this is good. Norwich have decided to match the asking price. 800,000 for Lee Camp. Thank God for that. Some more money. We've got another transfer offer, this time for my 30-year-old right-back, Francis, who's decent. But I have to be honest, guys, I have transfer listed him. So this could be good. The only issue is Norwich, they've just taken Camp off us. And don't forget, Norwich have been promoted alongside us. They won the playoffs. So, do I really want to strengthen them? I'll tell you what, if I can take money off them, I'll do it. But it has to be a decent amount. I'm going to go back in with a 1.25 million counter offer. Another transfer offer, this time from Scunthorpe for Cargill, my young centre-back. So I'm perfectly happy to accept 80,000 for him. We're not going to be able to squeeze much more, so we'll take that. But Norwich have come back and asked if they can take him for 1.2 million. Do I do this, Francis, for 1.2 million? I think so, guys. I think it's going to free up a lot of money there. Look, our wager's gone up to 28k now. Yeah, I think we're going to do it. Right, I think it's time to make some offers. I'm going to go for Sam here. I really do think this guy will be a great addition to the squad. We need a right midfielder. He's got 12 months left on his contract, so I reckon we can get him a bit cheaper. Is there any other players, though, that I am happy to put into the deal? I could maybe put Koulibaly, whatever his name is. We could try him out there. It's a straight right mid for right mid, and I'm going to go in with an offer of 800,000. I think it's probably a bit too low, but might as well start low. I'm also going to go in for Daniel Amati. I do think I'll miss him. I think he was that good. I'm going to go straight in with an offer of 800,000 as well, but this time I'm not going to add in a player. So I really do like the look of Benikophobia. He's got some great stats. He's pacey, he's strong, he's tall, but look at that, 4 to 5.6 million pounds. I'm going to go straight in here with an offer. I'm just going to put down $1 million. Take $1 million and run. Please, Wolves. Transfer offer rejected, too valuable. Same with Amati, but Leeds have said they will take Koulibaly, but I would need to put in 2,480,000. Let's go back in with 1.5. Finally got an offer for one of my shit defenders that I've never used and never will use. 28 years old, 61 overall Zubar. He is on his way for 130,000. Just let me take the money. Well, that was a straight up no from Leeds. 1.5 is not enough. They really want the 2.4. So I'm going to put this back up. This time it's going to be 2 million. Well, this should be interesting. An away match against Real Madrid. Let's see if we can actually beat Madrid. We lost 1-0. Is that it? We only lost 1-0. Well, they didn't put their strongest team up, but Jesus Christ. Oh, they're so stingy. They still want the 2.4. But I think it's worth it, guys. I really do. I think it's worth it. I'm going to go in with 2,250. And if they say no once again, I'm just going to give them what they want. This time it's a friendly against Frankfurt from the Bundesliga. And we've lost that game as well. Gosling got sent off. Mings got a goal. But we did actually lose the game. But oh well, it's only a friendly. So I decided to do another search, guys, and look at loan listed players because it is turning out to be crazily expensive to bring in some of these players. And I found a couple. So we've got Max Clark here from Hull City. Could be a really good replacement left back for Daniels. So we're scouting him. We've got Harry Winks, one of the best names in the game from Tottenham. Could be a very decent signing indeed. Loftus-Cheek from Chelsea. Very interested in signing this guy up. Could be a fantastic loan for a season. And up front, we've also got James Wilson from Manchester United, who we looked at last year. He could be a fantastic addition to the squad because a phobe is going to be so expensive. So what we'll do is we'll scout them and we'll come back to them if the other deals fall through. Yes, get in there. Leeds have accepted 2.25 million plus Koulibaly, who I was going to sell anyway. That could be a very, very good deal indeed. 15,000 per week. It's affordable. But I think I'm going to go for it. I think he'll be a great addition. So important first team player. Let's see if he accepts that. Wilson wants an improved contract. And my God, he wants to more than double it. This is not going well, guys. I mean, look at that. That's taken so much money off. But I absolutely need to keep hold of this guy. So I'm just going to give him what he wants. But that's a lot of money. So the contract has been accepted. And now we can see we go from 5.5 million and 27,000 per week to 3.3 and 14,000 per week. Do we want to do this? So difficult. do I want to sign him? Do I need him? Do I really, really need him? He can play at right back. He can play, obviously, at right mid. He's a good backup to Richie. I really think it's worth it, especially when Richie is out playing for Scotland. It's really annoying. I will need this guy. So, you know what? I'm going to do it. First signing of the season. Welcome to the team, son. I'm going in for James Wilson. I'm going to loan him for the season. I think really my tactic now, guys, is I'm not going to use the takeover. I think we can do this without. We're going to have to loan a few players in for the season. And then hopefully if we do stay in the Premier League, we'll get more of a bigger budget next year to then spend on some more players. I don't want to ruin this series. So thank you for voting, guys. I really do appreciate it. But I think we can do this without it. It's a challenge. So if you voted yes, please get behind me. Let's do this without big money. Good news, guys. James Wilson will be joining up with the team. 10,000 per week for a season. I think he'll be a fantastic backup striker. Well, guys, after getting Wilson from Man United, I thought, you know what? I don't need to be spending every bit of money I've got on, massive players when actually I can save my money until January and sign some more players on pre-contracts, or wait until next season where maybe I'll have a bigger budget, So I thought, Tyler Blackett, perfect signing. 2 of Man United's players can, go out on loan to Bournemouth and get some experience. So why not? Let's sign him up. I'm going to do the same with Loftus-Cheek. I know a lot of people were interested in me signing him up. I've seen the comments, and also on Twitter, a lot of people, seeing as he did play recently for Chelsea since they've won the league and they can play some of their youngsters, that he looks like a real talent. So why not? Let's sign him up as well. 7,000 per week. It's not too bad at all, really, is it? Well, guys, that's the end of the opening episode of Season 2. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've liked the signings that I'm going for and have signed so far. I think this season is going to be extremely difficult, but I am happy that it's a challenge. It's a road to glory. I shouldn't have been using the takeover unless I was only going to use it for scouts or one big signing. But I think I'm happy with how it's going. Wait, what? Balotelli is top scorer. But either way, in the next episode, guys, we do have a game against Chelsea straight away. It couldn't be worse. That is literally like one of the worst teams to come up against in your first game. But we'll have to just go for it and see how we get on. But thank you so much for watching. Please do drop a like, and I will see you in the next episode soon.